Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the WCW right here, live coming to you on the Nation Network. We're coming to you from Reno, Nevada. We've got the biggest names in wrestling coming your way tonight. You won't want to miss it. Our main event, the total package. Lex Luger teams up with longtime friend and partner Sting to go up against the World Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions Doom in a non-title match. That and plenty more. We'll be kicking things off with Diamond Dallas Page when we come back. Tony Schiavone here live, along with the Master of Mayhem himself, Stu Mayhem. And this our kickoff match for WCW Saturday night here on the Nation Network.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, El Jefe Guillermo.
All right, translation, that is Juventud Guerrero, one of the up-and-coming stars in our cruiserweight division. However, tonight he is competing outside of his weight class as he's going up against Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, Diamond Dallas Page has really done a heck of a job switching from managerial ranks to in-ring competitor. And, well, what do we got here?
That is Kimberly, his wife, accompanying him down to ringside. And wait a minute, Hoovy not going to wait. Guerrero going to try and take advantage of the situation here. And that might be his best out. I don't know if it is or not, to be honest with you.
Well, indeed, he did try to take advantage of things for a moment there, but it seems to have backfired on him.
All right, both competitors in the ring. Referee calls for the bell. Juventud Guerrero no doubt has seen the recent antics of Diamond Dallas Page and thought perhaps his best opportunity would be to start before the bell. That does not seem to be working in his favor, and despite Diamond Dallas Page and his actions as of late, the fans still seem to be behind this man.
One of the oldest rookies in the history of professional wrestling, but he has really made up for lost time in a very short time period.
Juventud Guerrero going to the ropes with a springboard, and that's a smart move. He's got to use his quickness to his advantage. He cannot match, I beg your pardon, size and strength with Diamond Dallas Page. That simply is not going to happen. Page once again catching Juventud. Comes right back up, swinging the miss. And Kimberly cheering her husband on from ringside.
Well, you have to wonder just how much additional support that brings him, having her at ringside. She knows about the wrestling industry, obviously. She's been around it quite a bit. And I believe now she looks like she wants to become more active in it, and that is perhaps good for Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, look at it. He's got a figure four around a steel ring post. Referee is counting him out. I'll tell you right now, Juventud Guerrero may really live to regret starting the match the way he did here earlier. Diamond Dallas Page has him. Oh, my goodness. He caught him with it.
And now Diamond Dallas Page letting the fans know it may be time for Juventud to feel the bang.
Well, one thing about Diamond Dallas Page, when he catches you with that diamond cutter of his, it is one of the most lethal moves in professional wrestling. And it brings a sudden stop to the action. And now Juventud trying to get some offense here. He goes head first into the turnbuckle, but nobody was home. All the crowd calling for it. They want to see it.
It is an exciting move. There it is.
The diamond cutter. And Juventud Guerrero goes down like everybody else. We take a look back at some of the moments from this one here. That sit-out power bomb by Diamond Dallas Page on the floor took a lot out of him. But there it is, the diamond cutter.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's good luck getting up from that one. You see how it drives the head straight into the mat.
Diamond Dallas Page.
All right, fans, that gets us kicked off. We've got plenty of action still to come. Members of the Dangerous Alliance are here tonight. We've got the WCW Top 10 coming up shortly. Stay with us. Plenty more action still to come. All right, fans, we are back. And joined now by the Taskmaster himself, Kevin Sullivan.
Now, normally when I come out here, it's because I've got something to say about someone who I'm gonna hurt. Well, this isn't what happens tonight. See, last week, there was a little discourse within the family, and that is what is being addressed here tonight. See, for the past week, I've been talking to all parties involved. And as you all know, we are approaching the holiday season. And when you get together with family, sometimes family fights. What happened between the Great Muta and Cactus Jack will not stand. My expectations for the Dungeon of Doom is to take over and rule WCW, and we can't do that with in-house fighting. Now, I understand sometimes personalities are gonna clash. But at the end of the day, we are one, and we will work together.
Well, those are the words from Kevin Sullivan. Now what?
Well, I have a funny feeling I may know it.
Oh my goodness, Cactus Jack from out of nowhere.
You know something? I've always understood you. I've always accepted you. And I've always referred to you as master. But Kevin, there's no way I'm going to let what happened with last week stand without some sort of retribution. What the Great Buddha did to me. He left me all alone. They hurt me, Kevin.
Listen, I know what happened last week wasn't something you liked, and it wasn't something I was happy with either. But we are one team, and everyone is going to find a way to get along. Now, moving forward, I will not put the two of you together as a tag team again. It'll be you and me.
Well, I like the sound of that a whole lot better, but I still have unfinished business. Now, I know you like the Great Buddha, and maybe he can bring something here. But I'm telling you, there's no way that we go without settling the score once and for all. I'm going to get the Great Buddha with or without your blessing.
All right, you know what? Sometimes what you got to do is let a couple of brothers take it out back and just settle their differences. So that's what I'm willing to do here. At the Clash of the Champions, you want the Great Buddha? I'm going to hand you the Great Buddha. And after the Clash of the Champions, it's over. You bury it and you move on.
Well, that sounds great to me. Now the only question remains is what kind of match would be maniacal enough, would be sinister enough for me and the Great Buddha at the Clash of the Champions. But I think I've got a pretty good idea. I think what we need to do is have a hardcore match.
We're talking about a hardcore match. What exactly do you have in mind?
What I've got in mind is very simple. If you can put your hands on it, you can use it. There's no countouts and no disqualifications.
Cactus Jack just delivered a message to Kevin Sullivan.
And the crowd just went mild.
He has turned on Sullivan, but I don't know why.
He was giving him what he wanted.
And now Cactus Jack has him all power bomb. We'll be back with more WCW right after this. All right, fans, we are back, and it's time for the WCW and the Top 10. As you know, the top 10 performers on this list are the challengers for the World Heavyweight Champion, currently the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And as we take a look at the current list, at number 10, Dustin Rhodes. Coming in at number 9, the man we just saw wreaking all kinds of havoc, Cactus Jack Manson. Number 8 spot, Diamond Dallas Page. Number 7, Chris Benoit. At number 6, Steve Austin. Coming in at number 5, Barry Windham. Number 4 is the television champion, Bobby Eaton. At number 3 is Sting. Number 2, the United States champion, Lex Luger. And, of course, the number 1 contender right now, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, when you take a look at a top 10 list like that, you know you are looking at one of the greatest wrestling organizations anywhere in the world. And that's exactly what we've got right here at WCW.
All right, fans, we're going to try it again. Crowd is back in action. Mr. X making his way to the ring.
And his partner from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 223 pounds, Jesus Hernandez.
And his tag team partner, Jesus Hernandez. I don't like their odds, though, because I know who they're going against.
And their opponent, accompanied by Paul E. Dangerous Lee.
Somebody smack her upside the head.
520 pounds, the Samoan, and the Samoan.
The Samoan SWAT team representing the Dangerous Alliance.
I'll tell you, since we've seen these guys on the scene, they have been a dominant force. Paul Lee really outdid himself with this twosome.
All right, let's see how Mr. X and Hernandez hold up here. I don't think it's going to be very good for them.
No, I don't either. As a matter of fact, I'd be amazed as Mr. X attempts to go for a clothesline. Oh, he just ran into the immovable force right there.
And now that is Fatu in the ring and makes the tag to his tag team partner, Sabu. Wow, he plants him and he plants him hard now. Look at this, Sabu from the top. Oh my goodness, the match could be over right now. Fatu going to work on Hernandez. Meantime, back in the ring, Mr. X on the receiving end, as you might expect he would be.
Yeah, I don't like the odds right now for Mr. X and Hernandez as the Samoans continue to just hand out punishment.
Hernandez once again on the receiving end. He hasn't even been legal in the ring yet, but he's taken a couple of big falls to the floor. Once again, tag made, double team coming up by the Samoan SWAT team. Irish whip sends him to the rope, double back, no! Flapjack right on the face he lands. Continuing to take out Hernandez. They are cutting the ring in half in more ways than one. Even if Mr. X wanted to make the tag, there's nobody there.
Very smart wrestling on the part of the Samoan SWAT team. To your point, there's no way for him to make a tag because nobody is there to tag.
Not the first time we've seen it. Might be the last, however. Oh, he makes that desperation tag, and now Hernandez into the ring, caught with a crossbody.
And he slips out the back door, luckily for him. Well, maybe not so lucky.
Jesus Hernandez now in the wrong part of town. You do not want to be in the corner of the Samoans. Paul Lee right there as well. Put nothing past that man.
What an impact into that corner as Samu just crushed Jesus Hernandez.
Well, there's a long legacy when it comes to Samoan wrestling. Of course, the Wild Samoans, everybody knows about them. This team every bit as devastating as that, but perhaps a little bit more agile, which makes them even more dangerous. Reverse Irish whip once again. Hernandez now out to the apron.
Oh, brought back in the hard way, and it's been a one-sided match, no doubt about that. Once again, the tag is made.
Oh, he intercepted him and just clobbered him. Look at this, Hernandez with a moment. But he turned his back on the legal man, and Samu gonna make him pay for that. He's got him up, Samoan drop, there it is.
That is the signature.
Oh, and he pulls him up, he had him. He could have pinned him.
No doubt in my mind, Jesus Hernandez is out.
He comes up with a jawbreaker, could not follow it up, however. Big knee break, backbreaker across the knee. Oh, Mr. X just intercepted the punch. But he pays the price.
Fatu, in the meantime, just took Hernandez down a notch.
And here comes the double T one more time. Fatu from the top rope. He got it. Somehow manages to survive. Another devastating backbreaker. Jesus Hernandez is in trouble. And again, Mr. X surviving, blocking the shot. Not once, but twice. And now Hernandez.
Well, we've got a battle going on in the middle of the ring right now.
He's been deposited as Paulie looks on, and he likes what he sees from his men, no doubt about that. Here's the tag. And this one's about to be over. Just like that, the Samoan SWAT team continue their winning ways here in the WCW.
Well, they really dominated this match from bell to bell, and we kind of thought they would.
We take a look back at moments here. That Samoan drop would have been enough to put him away, but he pulled him up. Wasn't done punishing him yet. We see the backbreakers, and how many different times did they deliver that SST SWAT?
Here are your winners, the Samoan and the Samoan.
Well, we may not be seeing the likes of Mr. X or Hernandez again for some time to come.
All right, fans, another big win, and we've got more wrestling action still to come here. The world champion is in the house. We expect to be hearing from him as well. Stay with us for more WCW Saturday Night.
am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
All right, we're back, and in the ring is the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the world champion.
The countdown is on to the Clash of the Champions. Now, last time I came out here, a certain guy by the name of Lex Luger took it upon himself to get into the business of the Nature Boy. Well, Luger, I told you then, and I'll tell you now, when it comes to wrestling the champ, there is a top 10. You, my friend, are definitely up there, but there's a name ahead of you who's earned it, and that's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So I don't care how many times you want to call me out. It won't make a difference because at Clash of the Champions, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, one last time, will be going nose to nose with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And if that is a bitter pill for you to swallow, my friend, well, swallow it, you most certainly will. Because at the end of the day, I am going to give the opportunity to the greatest competitor I've ever been in the ring with. And when that's said and done, I assure you I'll still be the champion. And Luger, you will pay for your sins. You don't get to where I'm at in this world by taking the shortcuts and by dodging bullets. You go head to head, man to man, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Luger, trust me, pal, your day is coming. Steamboat, I respect you, but at Clash of the Champions, I'm going to show you why I'm the champion.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair, the World Championship, Clash of the Champions.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is grown mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set to
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Television Championship.
All right, fans, WCW TV title on the line here tonight. And here comes your challenger, along with Teddy Long. Oh, wait a minute. Beautiful Bobby Eaton wasting no time whatsoever. And now Teddy Long put his hands on Bobby Eaton. What the heck is going on here?
Well, I don't know, but Bobby Eaton didn't seem like he wanted to wait on Johnny B. Bad to get in the ring.
We know there's no love lost between these two men, but my goodness. Look at this, Johnny B. Bad hammering away on Eaton, and down he goes after the big elbow. Now they're fighting their way back up the ramp. What is going on tonight?
I have no idea what got into Bobby Eaton, but he really wanted to get a hold of Johnny B. Bad, and he has. Now, we know Johnny B. Bad hasn't exactly been a fan-friendly individual since coming here in WCW.
Yeah, well, it's not like Bobby Eaton has lived the life of Riley up until this point. Now, recently, since parting ways with Jim Cornette in the Midnight Express, he has definitely found himself more endeared by the fans. But this is a very familiar side of Bobby Eaton that we're seeing right here tonight. And I think the fans are a little surprised as well.
Man, these two are really going after each other here out on the stage. You've got to be careful. Somebody could get seriously hurt from this position.
You are right, 100%. Very dangerous. It's a long way down. And again, Teddy Long getting in the face of Bobby Eaton, and that's a mistake. Johnny B. Bad's got him up. Oh my goodness, what's he going to do with Bobby Eaton? What is he going to do with Bobby Eaton?
Oh, Eaton trying to fight his way out of it, and he just barely does. Lucky for him.
They continue the brawl here at the stage. Referee has given up hope on this one. But I have a feeling we've not heard the last between these two men. Fans, we're going to be back with more right after this.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is grown mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
All right, fans, we've managed to restore order here in the arena. It is time for our main event. This is a non-title match. As we see the current WCW Tag Team Champions making their way to the ring.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Wood Man, and at a combined weight of 550 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
The team of doom, Ron Simmons, Butch Reed, they are the WCW Tag Team Champions. Took those titles away from the Steiners.
Well, they are accompanied by a woman, and she had a lot to do with that. At one point in time, she was with the Steiners and has turned her back on them and cost them those tag team titles, many would say.
Once again, this is a non-title match here tonight. However, big opportunity nonetheless. Sting and the total package, Lex Luger.
First, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, this is Sting!
It is indeed a very big match because Sting and Luger, they have teamed up many times in the past. This is one of those chances right here, though. If they can pull off the big win, they would probably be getting a title match, I would think, at the Clash of the Champions.
Well, as of right now, we do not know who are going to be challenging the Tag Team Champions at the Clash of the Champions, but it's only a few weeks away. Season's beatings, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss that one.
And his partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the total package, Lex Luger.
All right, the total package, Lex Luger, makes his way to the ring, the United States Champion. We all saw what happened a week ago with him and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Some bad feelings there that have been there for quite some time. Luger feels that as the United States Champion, he should be getting that world title match, but we heard from Flair earlier, it will be one more chance for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Well, there are things in contracts called a return match, and when a champion loses, then that automatically goes into effect.
All right, here we go. Action underway. Ron Simmons starting things off with Sting as Butch Reed on the apron looking on along with Woman outside the ring.
Sting going to work early on the shoulder and the trapezius area of Ron Simmons. A lot to work on in that upper body, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Ron Simmons, of course, a standout athlete with the Florida State University football program under the guidance of Bobby Bowden. Simmons has made the transition here to professional wrestling seamlessly. He came to us from the UWF, where he also had quite a streak of victories. And now he's already wearing gold here in WCW. Sting now continuing to clamp on like a python to that shoulder. Now the Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, and now the double team, perhaps. There it is. Tag made to his partner, Lex Luger.
And the total package, Lex Luger coming down off the apron and a clothesline. Simmons just sent the total package out to the floor.
And Luger may have been hurt on that fall because he doesn't look like he's getting up anytime soon. My goodness. Simmons delivers a headbutt right to the abdomen, and Luger's in trouble.
I don't know that I've seen the United States Champion in this much trouble in a very long time.
Exchanging blows now back and forth. Tag made now by Luger. Sting comes back in, and Ron Simmons is the man outside. He might not beat the count.
Oh, he just gets back in the ring in the nick of time.
Boy, oh boy, I thought this one was over. Sting now playing it up to the crowd here. Thank you once again, fans, for joining us here for WCW Saturday Night, live on the Nation Network. We bring you the best each and every week. Ron Simmons bringing Sting over towards his corner. Smart tag team wrestling right there.
Yeah, the further he can get Sting away from Luger, the better the odds, because you don't want them to be able to make the tag to the fresh man. And now Butch Reed coming in to see if he can do more damage.
Oh man, Butch Reed just rolled him. Tremendous neckbreaker right there by Butch Reed. And a knee lift.
Well, things starting to not go very well for the Stinger.
Reed continues to manhandle the Stinger. The icon, if you will, of WCW. Saw earlier tonight, Sting now in the top 10. Officially, the hunt is on for the world title. But right now, he may be looking at a tag team championship match before that, as he holds Butch Reed in that suplex for what must seem like an eternity.
And Butch Reed reaching back for his back after making that impact.
And there's the tag to the total package, Lex Luger. Now, he might have noticed that injury to the back that we just suspect happened with Butch Reed. And, of course, Luger has that torture rack. You know, let's give credit where credit is due. Woman didn't take any chances. She knew it didn't have to be a title match and made sure it wasn't. That'll give her an opportunity to scout this team and see.
Well, she wouldn't be happy if they were to lose, but she'd be a whole lot less happy if they lost and the titles were on the line.
Oh! Luger just powerbomb Butch Reed all the way to the floor. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, I tell you, we've seen a new mean streak in Lex Luger.
And Butch Reed retaliates with a chop block to the knee of the total package. Boy, oh boy, neither of these teams are going to feel well in the morning.
I'll say, because the impact being felt here on concrete, and that mat does not provide a whole lot of support.
It definitely does not. And now look at this. Ron Simmons delivers the headbutt to the total package, Lex Luger. And Luger makes the tag to Sting.
Oh, Butch Reed is waiting on him, though, and he is ready.
Irish whip to the ropes, back out front. And Sting comes up with a big knife-edge chop to the chest that drops him.
Sting is on fire right now, and Butch Reed has got to make the tag.
Stinger, he is absolutely unleashed right now.
Oh, I thought he might go for the splash.
Back body drop by Butch Reed, and the tag team champions showing why they are the tag team champions. There is no quit in the team of doom, that's for sure. And now he's got Sting. Oh, he caught him with a hot shot. That could be all she wrote. Hooks the leg.
That was very close to a win for Doom, and I'll tell you, the tag team champions would love nothing more than to put this win in the books.
You know what? If you're the team of Doom, I don't know. Do you think a Clash of the Champions coming up? It could be the Samoan SWAT team. It could be the Steiner brothers. Could be Luger and Sting. But I don't think that any one of those matchups looks very appealing. Like, if you were to ask me which one I want to go up against, I don't want to go up against any of them. Hammerlock, but Sting gets out of it. And now going after the leg. He's going to go for the Scorpion Deathlock, but he may be too close to the ropes.
Indeed he is. Referee immediately calling for the break, and Ron Simmons may be very fortunate right now.
We have seen Sting put a lot of big names out with that Scorpion. He's going to do it again, but he again appears to be close to the ropes. Well, Simmons going to have to reach, and he does.
Sting's ring awareness right now not really showing up very well.
And now Ron Simmons with those seminal clotheslines. Here's the shoulder. No, it's another clothesline. The All-American in the corner now, and here comes Luger and Sting, the double team on the champion. What is that? Slingshot, reverse suplex, and Ron Simmons just got drilled. Makes the desperation tag to Butch Reed.
I'll tell you, the face of woman says it all, though. She had a look of angst.
Well, she had to know this was not going to be an easy night for her team.
When you're the tag team champions, there are no easy nights.
Oh, there's a DDT, and Luger may be out. Referee's there, but Luger gets his shoulder up. He's been busted open.
He is indeed busted open after bouncing his head off that canvas. Lest anyone believe that these rings are trampolines, they are not. Thin padding over plywood, and that is the effect that happens when your head is driven into that surface.
And now Luger takes a tag, giving himself a break that he probably needs very much. And Sting, now the legal man in the ring. Oh, Sting trying for a submission here, and Butch Reed in trouble. Woman shouting. Referee's asking Butch Reed if he wants to give it up.
Sting does not look good, though. I'll say he keeps on reaching up for his head. But Butch Reed not getting off the canvas, so I don't know who's in the worst shape right now of these two teams.
There's the big shoulder block. That could be it. Butch Reed has got Lex Luger in a very compromised position. Now, can he build on it? Can he put him away? That is the question. That is the challenge for the tag team champions right here, right now.
Well, he's working on the shoulder area of Luger, which may not be the worst idea. If you can take strength out of that, that may help you avoid the torture rack.
Indeed, but Luger caught him with a clothesline that sent him out to the apron. Now Luger, shot blocked, and now Butch Reed stuns Luger. 3 of the 4 men in this match wearing gold championship belts into the ring. This is our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Luger, overhead press slam. And Butch Reed is in trouble. Luger, what's he going to do here?
I thought he might try the camel clutch, but instead continues to work over the back.
Swing and a miss, and Luger with a clothesline. We may see the torture rack.
He caught him with that forearm.
Luger again going to work on the trapezius area. Look at woman in the corner. She can't believe what she's seeing here.
Her team is definitely in trouble right now.
Went for another shoulder block, but Luger sidestepped that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a main event. Now Luger getting dangerously close to the total package Lex Luger. Butch Reed and Luger battling it out here ringside. And now the tag mate Ron Simmons is the fresh man.
And Luger definitely is not, but if you look at Sting on the apron, I'm not sure how much better he's doing right now.
Ron Simmons sizing up Luger. Tremendous spine buster. Pulls him away from the ropes, hooks the leg. Will that be enough?
Luger got the shoulder up just in time. Sting was in, but he wasn't moving.
Boy, oh boy, this has been a back and forth one here. Both of these men have had counters for counters. By far the highest level of competition that Ron Simmons has competed at here in the world of professional wrestling to date, going up against Sting and Lex Luger. And he has held his own. He has more than held his own.
Yeah, I'm very, very impressed with Ron Simmons. I have been from the beginning, but he's getting so much better all the time.
Another spine buster. Hooks the leg. Could that be all? He got him.
Well, I've got to tell you, that is a surprise.
Here are your winners, Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
Not so much that they got the win, but how they got the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Nation Network. This is WCW Saturday Night. Tony Schiavone for Stu Mayhem saying so long, everybody.